Pop a bottle. Jump shot. Pop a bottle. Check, 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 check. Welcome to Portland and Park. Yes, 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 y'all. Once again, welcome to Portland and Park. I'm your host, International Rude Boy P.
What you doing, sound check?
Yeah.
Alright.
Check, check.
Check, 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 check. You guys say just talk.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about that.
Check,
Just
check.
talk.
1, 2. What's
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
y'all?
sounds good.
What's y'all?
In the building.
Yeah.
Remember to
Big Portland and Park.
listen for them and adjust the board. You also the engineer.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a podcast.
Yeah.
I've done it, but I have a podcast too.
Just right across the board.
You gotta let people get their thing off.
Okay.
This is him.
I already.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
might be
one,
what my
he's
plans
two,
are, yeah.
he's three, he's four.
Can you guys
One,
speak up?
two,
Let me hear y'all
What's
speak.
up, y'all?
Check, check, check.
In the building once again.
Check.
Portland and Park. It's your boy Big Wiz, the mayor of Minneapolis, the Long Doe General.
Yes, sir.
Nick
International Rude Boy.
Yo.
Is that a roadcast?
That's the bird
You
call.
need something to sip on, brother?
Yeah, what's up?
We got to toast it up, man.
Yeah, I want.
Get some of that blue, whatever that blue thing you guys.
Yeah, shout out to
That shit
Estrada.
look like
Shout
throw
out to
up
the
juice.
sponsor.
Hey man, don't be talking about my people like that, man. This is a good drink right
Got some
here.
cups for that?
That shit look like it's gonna
We
be.
got the bottle.
want some of this?
Oh, you out? That's you?
I want the bottle with
ship
this.
that stuff from
You want one? You can have some.
Remember
Hey,
that?
can somebody get a glass for Big Wiz, please?
No, we drinking out the bottle, man. Get
Okay, we can
You want
do
a whole bottle?
No, I don't need a whole bottle.
Huh?
I don't need a whole bottle, huh?
I do. Can I
You
get
need a bottle?
You can have it. I'll drink some of yours.
Can I get that's what's inside.
Shout out to Estrada.
Shout out to Estrada,
If you
yeah.
ain't drinking Estrada, you ain't drinking
You
nada.
drinking nada.
If you ain't drinking Estrada, you ain't drinking nada.
Word.
That's
Estrada
true.
need to cut that check.
Estrada gonna rock with us. Don't worry, man. Sometimes it's about doing things and not expecting right away, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Showing
This is a
proof.
good drink. Whether or not he pay me, this is a good drink.
We about to give it a different name like we did the other brands.
Hey,
You remember the process it took to get this up here?
look at this process. Hey, you want to tell him about the process?
My God.
Ooh.
Jim, we
talk about
rolling, right?
Oh yeah.
It's okay if Pops is in here every now and then.
Yeah.
We
He's
wish,
he's the new
That makes it
amazing.
organic.
we wish he had Portland and Parker on while he was doing it, but you know.
He's the new amazing.
Where is Amazing?
He's working.
Is
He's
he?
working.
I seen him one time at a Lupe concert.
What's up, man? What we doing?
Can I get
What you drinking?
I'm gonna
Careful. You
drink
been
all
shaking that shit up. Careful,
Something to drink. You guys.
Careful
I
now.
had a long day.
Well, drink some
What
of
you
that.
drinking? What is that right
Afraid
there?
of popping
This
it.
is my punch, bro.
That's yours? Can I try some hunch punch?
There ain't no liquor in here.
Where's the hunch punch?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a virgin
One person
punch
one,
right
huh?
there.
Can somebody bring
I'll
one of
drink
the
it with
hosts
you.
some hunch punch one time?
It's
Let
not
me get
bad.
that one.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Big shout out to Estrada.
Shout out to Estrada. If you
Our
ain't
future
drinking
sponsor.
Estrada, you ain't drinking nada.
I remember drinking that in Key West.
I ain't getting no Estrada. Can I get some of that Estrada yada?
Not
Pour
much,
fam
warm
some-
up,
know
warm
what
up.
Estrada.
pour fam some of that shit.
know
That young Eric Estrada.
We really.
Yeah.
So we were at
How'd you get him here?
the Coco.
All right, that's good. I ain't trying to get
What?
slizzard.
Go ahead, answer that question.
That's
Hey.
good right there.
So, well, jump shot was in a
Can we start the podcast after his story?
No, let's start.
Why don't
No,
you
go
let
ahead.
no,
No, not
fam,
the
don't
story.
do
We'll tell
that.
the story on the podcast.
Don't start that shit.
Don't start what shit. What I say?
Don't make me come over there, fam.
Are we rolling? Shout out to our production partner, Conduit.
Do it. If you're gonna do it, you should do it.
Period.
Okay?
We'll let it
Point
con
blank.
do it.
Merch.
Yo, can you tell him the story? Teach this young African
I'm
man
gonna need some more. Let me
some
see that again.
things about Estrada.
So, well,
This ain't
it
bad.
started off easy. We were supposed to just ship it, but we didn't have a dock,
Mm-hmm.
so we couldn't do LTL shipping, which is basically dock to dock.
Mm-hmm.
So Jump Shot had to rent a U-Haul, and basically you had to load everything personally, didn't you?
With these.
Yeah, so he FaceTimed me. He was smoking a blunt with a Beyond Bars Media shirt on.
Loading cases
with,
of
with
Estrada.
but you remember how low we had to like keep the whole thing because it was,
Yeah, you ain't supposed to do that.
yeah, we weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, but these made it all the way from Florida, South Florida, Broward County, Dade County, West Palm Beach, all the way up here
Some Russian dude delivered it.
Minnesota.
to Minnesota right now.
That's the
They
independent
made it to
line.
Portland and Park. Hey, so shout out to Estrada.
Shout out Estrada, big time.
Shout out to
shout
Skylar
out.
one more time for the one time.
Thank you.
There's
Thank you.
Oh, thank
there's a
you.
lot if you like
Oh,
it.
man.
I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Time for the
That's
one
for
time.
me or you?
Yes, sir.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can we have one more of those, please?
One more what,
For you,
10?
sir.
Thank you.
Punch?
One more hunch punch, please.
No JMO? I was gonna bring a bottle
Why
of
you
JMO
calling
too.
that thing Hunch Punch, bro? No Diddy.
Something about it, man.
It's too soon.
Yeah, bro. You giving dudes Hunch Punches?
Come on, man. I got plans, okay? Not with y'all. But I got plans.
Talk
okay?
about it. Let's hear about your
We
plans.
gonna be
Let's hear about your Hunch Punch
Hey, look,
plans, bro.
look. I'm just warming up for the night show, man. You know, we got another show coming up with Twig in a little bit here. We also have a night show that's gonna have the ladies. It's gonna be amazing.
Yo, shout out Twig. That's a legend right there. Street Kings.
Yes, sir.
Real
Yes,
shit. Welcome
sir.
home, Twig.
Welcome
Big
home,
shout out.
Twig. Oh, thank you. Man.
Big shout out.
Thank you so much. Yes. Yes.
Please put it over there. Wait.
Shout out.
You know how I feel about liquids around
Shout out to Mr.
Electronics.
equipment. Yeah. It just makes me nervous.
This is good.
Yeah, it is.
Can I start the show now? Welcome everybody.
Yeah, we started already.
Yes. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to Portland and Park.
Yeah.
I go by the International Rude Boy AP, and I'm with my podcast partner, my brother.
My name is Jump Shot the Jones on all platforms. Some people call me 2K. They used to call me Fick back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We starting to bring that back. You know what I mean? Street Prez. I remember when Street Kings was out there and Street Prez was out there. And we was
Already.
trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Hey, it's Veterans Day. So shout out to the street veterans. I
Shout
consider
out to the
myself
Rep
one of them.
Minnesota
You know what I'm
King.
saying?
Forever in control.
Yes, sir.
That was one of the hardest beats ever.
All day.
Rocky.
Yes, sir.
Well, I would like to
Shout out to Rocky. Might as well shout Rocky out, right?
shout out Rock City. I'd like to introduce our guests. We got Big Wiz,
What's up,
a.k.a.
y'all?
Nick Swisher.
In the building, it's an honor to be here. Shout out to Portland and Park.
You know what
We're
I'm
gonna
saying?
talk that shit.
Long Dog Records.
Follow me on all platforms at Big Wiz 612.
Yeah, that's how we rocking.
That's how we rock. You know what time it is.
He hit you.
And we have our guy Aaron Schnaggy, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a.
Oh, we're giving out governments now.
Aaron
huh?
Thank you,
Snaggle,
baby.
aka Snaggy baby.
You're a businessman.
Yeah, you a businessman.
You're a businessman. Okay, yeah, a.k.a. Snaggy, a.k.a. Snaggy baby, you know what I'm saying?
Social
Birthday
Security.
8.
No, I don't know your social, you know
I'm
what
still
I'm
on
saying?
parole, man.
Hey, we'll blurt that
Yeah.
out if we got to. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good,
Good.
glad to be here.
Thank you for pulling up on Portland and Park, man.
It was a process.
Man, I love the building, the whole, what you want to call it here, the cow pound.
Yes, sir.
They got everything. They got it going here, man.
the stabbing time.
Shout out to Conduit.
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
Conduit. Hey,
saying? If you're gonna do it, you might as well Conduit.
Conduit.
I came. They had catering for us. They had drinks for us.
Hey man, we gonna
Man,
take
this
care
is-
of our people.
Took care of us already. So
It's amazing. It's amazing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We blessed, so it's amazing to be able to be a blessing too. You know what I mean?
no, it's definitely a blessing to be here.
Hey,
Some of us ain't. Right?
some of us ain't.
Some of us ain't.
Talk about it, Snags. What you mean some of us ain't?
Some of us ain't here. Some people
Like
didn't
who?
make it this
Like,
far.
like what? What happened to them?
They changed energy forms. They're no longer in a physical body. You know, gives you perspective. You know,
Yeah.
that's for
Each
people.
day you wake
just,
up, you got to feel blessed. Definitely.
Yeah.
We just lost Candy Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just lost Candy, man.
A lot of people this 2024, man. You know, big, huge loss in the music community. One of arguably the greatest producers. You know what I'm saying? Quincy Jones just
Rest in
passed
peace.
away at 91.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm
Quincy
saying? So yeah, man.
Another
That's,
Jones.
I mean, that man been producing from Ray Charles to Sammy Davis Jr. to what's his name? Old Blue Eyes.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. We talking about the whole Rat Pack. All them guys, like movies, countless movie soundtracks.
And probably the most necessary album of all time, Thriller.
Yeah. Oh my God. 40 million sold.
You know what I
Still got
mean?
the red jacket in your closet?
It still fits. It still fits too. The zippers and all that.
Quincy Jones is like what Jay Prince is to the South for rap. Honestly, for music. When you look at what he's done and what he's behind,
Yeah. Oh my God.
like you kind of got to go through him, like they got to go through Jay Prince if you're in the South.
Jay Prince got Drake.
Flip your chain, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, man. That's big facts though. 'Cause,
Yeah, Jay Prince Jr. discovered Drake. They still get Drake money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's when you go to Detroit, you got to see. You know, you got to check in.
You got to check in with Trick.
You got to check in with Trick.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
Detroit, Houston, all the big cities.
people don't realize that.
How do you check in Cali? That's what I want to know.
I know it's too much.
What if you check in with the wrong people? Like, oh yeah, y'all good over
So
here.
I don't
and they
understand
got
this.
problems with these people over here.
I feel like the people that got to check in is the ones that are doing too much. I feel like if you're legible and you're highly favored, you ain't got to check in. I didn't check in. I was good out in Cali.
I feel like you
And I
stay
did
out
real
the way.
legendary shit.
Yeah.
I was out there with Chief Keef and them. Shout out to my boy Brandon.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon.
B-Rad.
Yeah.
We ain't giving out
yeah.
folk governments. Shout out to my boy.
Only yours.
Only mine. Only mine.
Shout out to my boy B-Rad out there.
Right.
But nah, I didn't check. I mean, I don't know. I think checking in is if you're out there doing big business or out there, making big money in the city, then you probably got to check in with somebody.
Yeah.
But if you're out there just floating around,
It's wild out of town though. You got to be careful.
And you got to be careful right here. You know what I mean? You got to be careful. You
Yeah,
got
out
to
your
keep
back
your
door.
head on a swivel.
No.
And always, make the good decisions. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
All that passport bro stuff. But I just, even still, though, I don't get the check-in. Like, I stay out the way. Like, check-in, like, what do we, because, like, we're entertainers and all of these things is just like, why is this like this? So, are the check-in only for the rappers? I've always wondered, you know what I'm saying? Only hip-hop,
Right.
only the hip-hop community has to check in?
Right.
Like, no other genre of music?
No.
Country music
you
don't
know what I'm
gotta
Right.
saying? Country music don't got to check in. So only that only applies to the hip hop community, huh?
I seen
Yeah,
that.
you're right on that. It is.
I seen back in the day they made Justin Bieber check in, had him doing push-ups.
I seen that and singing and shit. And his car broke down. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
I feel like checking in though.
Who did he
Had,
check in with?
his car broke
the
down in the
homies.
hood somewhere, and they had him.
The homies.
They had him.
Check
Yeah,
with
real
So
shit.
they made him sing.
They had him singing
That
acapella.
looks staged though, bro.
Where? What
No
city?
way.
That looks staged, bro.
No way.
But I feel like checking in has to do with like if you're successful and popular and getting money in their demographic, making money. I feel like that's why.
Well,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't feel like no regular person got to check in. No local cat got to check in. But
A
if you're
civilian.
a civilian, don't got to check in. Even a local artist don't really got to check in. But
I'm
I
a
feel like
civilian.
if you're making money,
Let's put that out there.
Yeah.
The rude boy is 1,000% a civilian. I ain't on no gangster shit. I ain't no bitch now, but I ain't on no gangster shit. So all you gangsters, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
it really comes down to politics.
Go find some other gangsters to do gangster things with.
Likewise, we doing business.
no,
We do
civilians.
business. You know what I'm
Civilians.
saying? Straight up.
Stand on business.
Yeah.
Again, you paid the shit.
Sipping at Estrada.
What's up, man?
So Big Wiz, you know what I mean? I want to know. So when did you get started in the music? When did that bug? When did you get bit by that music bug? Or at what age did you realize?
I was a young kid I got into hip hop. I would like rock and roll first.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin put headphones on my head, and it was Beastie Boys. And from there went NWA, Public Enemy, Two Live Crew, Ghetto Boys. It just flourished from there. But as far as creating music, I would say right after high school. I'm gonna give y'all my age right now. So right around '99.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think 2000 I started recording. 2002 we created Longdoe Records, and from there we just continued a steady pace.
Who's up part of Longdoe?
Me and my business partner Tony Bones.
All right.
Shout out to Tony Bones.
Shout
We
out
got
Tony
the brand.
Bones,
I got the
you know
brand.
what I'm
I got it branded on me.
Okay.
For life. We started from South Minneapolis. We just wanted to put our neighborhood on at the time, and then like I said, cats like Fick and Street Kings put pressure on us, made us up the ante a little bit because we was watching y'all out here doing your thing, and it was a beautiful thing at that time. So you guys kind of put the battery in our back to do better, to be creative, to be original, to not follow trends, to not follow coattails. So that was one thing I took pride in. We might have took the journey a little bit longer, took a detour, but I would never do it differently. We did it with no investors, everything from ourselves.
Yeah.
We got it how we knew best back then,
Right.
Statute of limitations, we was getting it out the getting it out the mud. And just learned a lot from it. But yeah, I just loved music. I always wanted to be involved some way or another, and that was the beginning, was recording music. Then I went to managing artists to promoting shows to building platforms for up and coming artists to now DJing. That's always been something that's been in. I always wanted to monetize my life around music, and I figured it out literally within the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It took me like 20 years to figure it out the right way, but
I mean, shit, it's no time frame.
right.
You know what I mean? There's no time frame. Like, as long as you're making positive strides, you're doing what you want. I figured, like, the way I like to look at things, you know what I'm saying, for all artists out there, no matter if you reach the highest heights or wherever you get, or you're still striving to make it, you know, there's no time frame, there's no time limit, you just got to keep progressing. You just got to find your angle and keep reinventing yourself if need be, you know?
Keep transitioning into just greater situations.
Yeah.
I feel like I've grown a lot. In the beginning, I just wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to get on. My goal was to perform at First Avenue Main Room, and we did that in our first year.
Damn,
So then I was like, okay, well, then we started.
What's next?
Yeah, for real. That's like, damn, that happened quick. So
That's a legendary stage, though.
Now we did our first album release.
Legendary stage.
we brought AG and Party Artie from the legendary, rest in peace, Party Artie, AG from Digging in the Crates crew.
AG and Showbiz
Yeah.
and AG.
We did that first Ab Damn near sold it out.
Y'all maintain a long relationship with which one?
With AG,
Showbiz? Like,
with AG, yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up staying with me for like 5 months. He ended up being in a raid at my crib and everything.
God damn, man,
Yeah,
that
shit
man
was-
came down here from New
crazy.
York, and
a
you had him
crazy
in a raid.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation, but you know, even I was so apologetic to him about it. He was like, "If anything, this made us closer." He said, "The way you conducted yourself during that situation makes me know you a real one." So yeah, shout out to AG, but that,
Shout out AG.
just the drive to put
EITC.
to put the neighborhood on. That was what our goal was at first, and not to sound or ride any coattails. You know, there was one crew here that was kind of gatekeeping at the time, and we ain't gonna drop any names, but y'all know who it is if you're from Minnesota.
Yeah.
And we just didn't want to sound like them. We wanted to do our own thing, and we were kind of a different, I would say, subgenre of hip hop. They were more, I don't want to call it safe.
You guys are authentic, man. You guys are authentic. You know, I think. Well, before we move any further, we have another guest here. You know, I'd like to know more about this guy and when you started in the music. When did that bug bite you?
I'm trying to think of. Well, my dad's a jazz drummer.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm actually a trained drummer by.
Dope.
I was 5 on stage. I think my dad was pimping me, but he used to put me on the front stage with the tambourine, and I think he was just trying to get women to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was using me as bait, but I mean that was my whole music was just in my blood. Like I grew up over my uncles all were in a band, and they would practice downstairs, and I'd be downstairs, and I just remember my dad always being on the drums, and you know, you feel it. You know, music's visceral. You don't have to. If you have to think hard about it, then you're it's not authentic. You're not doing it the right way. And then I think I met you through Foo, right? DJ
Yeah,
Foo.
DJ Foo.
Shout out
DJ Foo.
Foo.
He was working.
Shout out DJ Foo, man.
He was working with my buddy Josh. God, we knew each other since what, 18?
We was jits, man.
We was young.
In Florida, they call them jits. If you a kid, you was a jit.
Yeah,
you was a
we
jitterbug.
were
You
young.
know what I'm talking about?
That was, Gianna was like 2 when all that happened.
She was 3.
Yeah, she was 2 when we met, and then when we were doing this.
What was them bars you kicked about your daughter back then? About G, not G. She only 3.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of all that lady drama. I was putting food on the table like I'm Benihana.
All right.
Yeah. That's in the brother days.
Yeah, it was. That was Clev. God, there's so many stories. You remember when you guys used to fuck with me when I used to pass out and they'd smoke too much, right?
Blow him shotguns while he's sleeping.
Just blunt after blunt. And I'd be like,
We get his breathing pattern down when he breathe in.
I would
blow big clouds.
I'd wake up and I'd be in a haze and I'd look around and everybody, there'd be like 7
blowing
people in the
hips out
studio. They'd be
sleeping.
quiet. Had back these motherfuckers.
Nah, that was something we did. That was something my man
We had
Tony
some times
Thomas
back then. Remember we bought a hook from Johnny P from Do or Die?
Do or die.
I gave him 2 stolen Xboxes and a bottle, and we ran to
And
the
a
store
bottle
and bought
of
a bottle of Remy.
Remy Martin.
And he bought the hook. I was getting hot merch at the time. My uncles ended up doing Fed time for the
Man.
shit. But yeah, we gave him 2 Xboxes.
The electronics I got from you back in the day.
Oh
boy,
man,
look
you remember
at
those days? There's a crazy story about that. So my
Hey,
mom.
statute of limitations.
I
man.
love stories,
That shit's
man.
That was a long time ago.
So this
This fool came with boxes of MacBooks, brand new in the box in my crib one day.
This shit's crazy. So My mom is like the neighborhood watch lady, but my mom's with the shit, right? My mom would drag a duffel bag up the.
I mean, ain't that like the best? Like, isn't that like the best cover to like the neighborhood watch captain?
So listen, this is how crazy iron is. This is a true story. You can ask my mom about this. He knows. So my mom, there's a FBI car sitting outside of our house, right?
Yeah.
My mom's a busybody, so she goes out to the car. She's like, "Well, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Who are you guys?" And they go, "Man, we're with the FBI. We're watching this house up the street." Well, little do they know, that house is my cousin's house.
Oh.
With the merch ring for all the electronics.
Oh.
My mom's like, "Oh, okay." Goes back in the house, calls my cousin. My cousin Army calls out the back of the house with a gang of shit. Like to the park.
Man, this was like 20, 30 years ago, right?
20, 30
years
years
ago.
up.
Something long.
Yeah.
Hey, but what are the chances? What are the chances of?
Statues up.
Yeah, that case is closed.
Yeah.
You know.
Damn.
But the irony of that, you know, my mom's got to know everything. You know, FBI sitting out there for my cousin.
Speaking, if there's any good boosters out right now, you know, Christmas is around the corner.
Christmas is coming.
I need them 3X Nike jumpsuits.
Hey,
You feel me?
but look though, Snags, that was back then,
Yeah.
right?
What you doing now?
Tell us about what's going on now.
Yeah.
Well, we're just trying to do everything legitimately. You know,
How we doing that?
from the courtroom to the boardroom.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts.
I mean, it's just.
So what led you to the courtroom? As
A
a
lot. You know, just you know, when you're young and you're moving fast, like you don't have time to sit back and analyze like your moves, right? Because a lot of times you're in survival mode and you're just surviving, right? You're doing whatever you can to survive. But then when you life has to be lived forward, but then it's reflected on backwards.
Yeah.
And I realized like I didn't like the fact that we were kind of poor, right? That my mom was a single mom and that we lived in an apartment. And like I remember having a girlfriend and not wanting to bring her home, right?
Yeah.
Because I was embarrassed about my living situation. And like I dated this girl like for a while and I just didn't want to bring her home. But that like mentality, I remember feeling so like low about myself, or not like, I was like, damn, I just never want to be in this situation again, right? And I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do to get out of that situation, right? It was basically just an embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? Like, going to school with some busted ass shoes, you know? You're a poo butt.
Hand-me-downs, etc.
You know?
I feel that.
yeah.
And I think that's what I think I just went overboard with it, right? Because them types of traumas, like they burn into your soul.
Yeah.
And then they give you like a whole thing to, basically, sorry, the phone. I don't know.
It's all good.
Abracadabra.
One thing about Portland and Park, you know, it can go.
Yeah. They go this way.
Go that way.
Go any other.
But yeah, that's you know I think that's what led me to, and then obviously like shit just it's like a duck takes to water, right? So
Yeah.
you get used to something, and then it's just like we're learning bars, right? You write your music, then you learn your bars, repetition, and then eventually you just get good at some shit.
So at what age did you decide, man, enough is enough? If I gotta hustle, whatever I gotta do, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I didn't. I kind of hit a brick wall. You know, prison gives you
Perspective.
solitary in solitude to reflect. Like you can't. That's what people don't realize. Like the streets are chaos, right?
Yeah.
Prison is
Say it
quiet
again.
and safe, right? Like everybody's like, oh, prison's actually pretty structured, right? Safe. Like out here, it's wild. It's the wild, wild west, right?
Yeah.
So I had a lot of time to do a lot of stuff that I discovered that I like to read, right?
All right.
I discovered that I like the law, so I went to put myself through a law program, and yeah, you just kind of discover who you are because you don't have the shit to cover up, right?
Yeah.
You don't got the cars, or you don't got money, or you don't got anything that that fake facade. It's just you and your word, right? So if you borrow something from somebody, you know, you got to pay that back.
You gotta be stand up.
You know what I'm saying? You can't maneuver like you maneuver out in the streets. So it gives a man time to sit back and like really think about what's important to him, right?
Yeah.
It was I always say it's the worst time of my life, but it was the best time of my life.
Amen.
Interesting.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you sit down, you got to figure out how you going to do when you come out.
Right.
Well, first you got to figure out how the hell you got there and why you got there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to analyze that, and then you got to, you know.
So when you came to terms, why would you say what would you say led you there? Was it just the love of money? You just got addicted to hustling? You just got what was like the I guess what
What was the what was the draw?
Yeah, what was the draw that you didn't really give a fuck at this point? You was taking whatever penitentiary chance, and you just, what would you say got you there? You know what I mean? Was it? Do you blame yourself? Do you blame other people's? Is it like, oh man, I think somebody snitched on me, or is it just?
I mean, I think that's a black and white question, right? Like, what got me here? Like, it's like column A. Like, I have some part in it, right? Because like everything's accessible to everybody, right?
Right.
Like everybody knows somebody knows somebody that knows somebody, right? And you can either get involved in that, or you can try to, like I know a lot of cats that just don't get involved with that, right? They were just squares and they just worked their job and did whatever. But I think influence, like my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother's friends, like they were the dope boys, right? Like my brother's best friend was like one of the biggest dope dealers in this whole state, right? They went down for like a 10,000 pound conspiracy. So that wasn't good, right? So you have a kid that's impressionable at 14, right?
Right.
And you're just getting out of puberty and you're trying to, like, you're starting to notice girls and everything else. And then, like, you have this allure of the game. And everybody's pulling up in Escalade trucks with Davins. You're still a kid going to school getting a ride from somebody that's 16. Like, that's intoxicating. I'll tell you a story. I remember when my brother's buddy Floyd, right? He had a this was when Escalades first came out, right? And we were driving and we got pulled over by Randy Moss and Michael Bennett, and they came up and asked him where he got his spree wells from. And I remember being in the back like, damn, like this is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like this is Randy Moss and Michael Bennett, and I'm like, and they're asking him where he got his dad from. But he was a real dope boy, you know what I'm saying? Like his rims were they were 20 grand back then.
Right.
And
you know how they're getting it. So like,
if you ain't playing ball, you're balling.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Are you in the stands?
Right.
Right now, I got good seats. You might be in the nose.
I ain't gonna lie, for a 14-year-old, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's impressionable, man.
Hard to
Seeing that.
I don't care who you are.
And if you got the plug right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got put on, they threw me like 10 pounds of Reggie. He looked at me and I had Aeropostale sweatshirt and I was like, he's like, you're going to dump this? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to dump this.
Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie.
Reggie Miller.
I don't remember.
Shout out to Reggie Miller, 31.
Mm-hmm. These young cats had no idea of the struggle of Reggie.
Man, that Reggie used to be good, man. Yeah. That Reggie used to be good, man.
Reggie was nerdy, though. Reggie didn't have no swag.
Hey, man, that Reggie used to be good when that what it was. You know what I mean? So, Big Wiz, tell me, with Long Doe, I know y'all have done a lot of shows. Y'all brought a lot of folks to town. What were some of your favorite moments throughout the years in bringing some folks to town? And what I really want to know is like, when was your? I always like to ask artists this. When was your out of body experience? When was your on stage with the crowd? And it just was so surreal that it was just like you almost wasn't there. And
I think when we started doing shows out of the country is when it made. Shout out to D-Mill and SB Scout. We would go to Mexico every year. And we started doing shows from like doing 2 to 500 here in Minnesota and doing 2 to 5,000 on spring break. And then them like gravitating towards it, like wanting autographs and pictures. That was a moment where I was like, oh yeah, this shit's real. Like we get so much love away from the crib.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I did that shit every year. I got addicted to it. I traveled with them every year, 10 years in a row, and then like doing a show in Jamaica. Out of the country, out of the city's cool, but I don't know, something about being out of the country was my out of body experience. Where I was like, damn, they really fuck with this for real.
Because it's about the music, though.
And then just seeing that many people gravitate towards what you work so hard on, and that I've questioned myself for many. The shit I used to question about myself is the shit I get complimented on now. It's crazy. Probably because I worked hard. I hated my voice. I really structured wordplay. I took after like Cam and Bun B, and I put my own mix, like the wordplay shit.
Yeah.
And I've mastered that. And fast forward to today, like that's the shit people compliment me about. The shit I was so self-conscious about back then. So I guess just working on your craft so long and then getting love at home, but not like reaching where you want to reach, and then leaving the crib and then getting ultimate love. I just went to LA this summer, and literally, if Marta was here, he would co-sign it. 30 people I've never seen in my life came up to me like, yo, Big Wiz, what up? Finally, I look at Marta, he was like, you have no idea who that is. I was like, I don't know how they know us. He's like, "Cause you're a fucking legend, bro."
That's dope.
Like
You
literally
are,
is what
bro.
he said to me. Shit.
Shout out Mike the
man,
Martyr.
you
man.
earned
Shout out Martyr.
Martyr.
But it was
Shout
crazy.
out.
Like literally, I went to
that.
LA in August, and I've never got that much love in America. And I wasn't even working on new music right now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was crazy, man.
Nah, it's the work that you put in, you
Right.
know, and it's like is when things happen organically.
And I didn't
right?
recognize one of these people. That's what threw me off.
Yeah. And that's pure energy and that's pure music. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Especially when you go out the country. Because one thing I tell people when people be like, man, how can a song like Pump the Jam be so popular? Because you can't trick people, right? When something feels good to somebody,
It feels good.
It feels good to them. It don't matter what you personally feel about it. If it feels good, it feels good. So when you go to a totally different country that people don't really know you like that and the music is bumping and the energy and everything is right and the music is good, bro, you can't fake that shit,
Nah, you
bro.
can't.
You can't fake that shit, bro. That's genuine love right there, bro.
But you had to wrap up what you said. I think Out of the Country was when
Yeah.
I finally went out about it. I was like, yo, this is really real. We can really do something with this shit.
No, that's dope. That's dope. You know what I mean?
I'm not allowed to go out of the country no more with Wiz.
Nah.
What happened?
I mean, do you want me to
No,
tell the
we
story?
don't, we don't.
Okay.
What
I
happened?
want to know.
No,
Tell
we
the
don't
story.
want. We
I
don't.
wanna know.
That's for another episode. That'll take a whole another fucking episode.
All right, so give us another story then, Snags. I feel like you're full of stories, and yo, me and you have some stories actually. Like you know,
Well,
what I
okay,
mean?
so I'll piggyback off of what Wiz said. So the first aha moment, I remember Umbrella was kind of going on, and you were doing the DJ Don Cannon mixtape, right?
Okay.
Right.
Shout out to
And
DJ Don Cannon.
Don Cannon. Cannon.
Shout out to Mr. Peter Parker and Mr. Neil, though. You feel me?
Shout out to Mr. Peter
Yeah.
Parker. Man.
They hosted
Mr.
him.
Neil in the house
and they,
somewhere.
and they understand that same shit I
Peter
was
Parker
saying.
in the house somewhere.
Leaving town is
Shout out
crazy.
to
Like,
DJ Cam Bennett.
leaving your hometown. Shout out Cam Bennett,
Cam
too.
Bennett.
Yeah. So we went to Atlanta. It was me, you, Fu. Caveman was Cannon's engineer at the time,
Yeah,
right?
that sounds about right.
Yeah. And we just picked up and we left. I
Shout
remember.
out to Caveman.
Yeah.
Shout out K-Man.
And then-
Shout out Food, too.
Shout out DJ Fu, man.
DJ Fu, man, true.
I remember we was doing the umbrella sessions. He was calling a speakerphone, like running through sessions in Atlanta when he
Yeah.
first started out there.
Wasn't he was DJing at Steve the skateboard cat
Yeah,
Stevie
Stevie,
Williams'
yeah.
clothing store. So yeah, like that. So we went down to Atlanta, and I remember we walked into Zach Studios, right? Remember, like Big Boy from Outkast, his Rolls Royce was out front,
Yeah.
right?
Nice.
And you get that feeling, like it's like a spidey sense. It's like your hair stands up, and you feel like it's like the now moment, like the aha moment, right? And I remember I walked in, Cannon was there, and you got to remember, like they were just fresh off of the feds raiding their place,
Snatching all the
snatching all the
presses.
mixtapes and
Right,
shit
right.
like that, you know.
That's whack as hell, man. How you gonna tell an artist he can't? I think that was the record industry hating, bro.
It was because he was putting so many numbers. There was numbers.
Yeah, but bro, do you know as an artist? Don't mean to cut you off, but you know as an artist, bro, how important it is for artists to be on those mixtapes for your career.
Yeah.
So you as an artist, you thinking about your career, but it's like your own label is fighting against you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because people that have the money are controlling the shit. Like that's what changed the game, right? Was the mixtape thing, and
Yeah.
Wayne capitalized on that the best, right? So there's a deeper thing to that. It's
Whoa,
guerrilla marketing.
Whoa, wait. I wouldn't say Wayne capitalized off mixtapes the best, bro.
So
G-Unit,
Dipset.
Dipset, nobody. Come on,
Hey, even
bro.
Joe
Dipset?
Budden and them.
You think they did
Wayne
better?
had a crazy mixtape run from
he had a career before that.
2003 to 2007.
So listen.
But Dipset, they built a whole empire of mixtapes,
Okay,
bro.
they did.
Lil Wayne
And
was
then Max B
already
and French
established.
Montana.
Yeah.
Max B and French too.
Nobody
Like to tell him.
ripped more beats than Wheezy.
No,
He did everything.
I'm not. We talking about like.
You're talking about making.
I'm talking about the mixtape as a mixtape as like a. Like so, take Dipset for instance,
Yeah.
right? Dipset kind of it's arguable. Some people say G-Unit, some people say Dipset was the
both were
ones
important.
who led the way of like artists making their own mixtapes, you
Yeah.
know. But I would say Dipset, J.R. Ryder, who else? What they had that
Hell Rell.
Yeah, but
Rell.
that shit was always going on in New York. They were always bootlegging.
No, but I mean
Yeah.
a whole label eating and profiting just off of mixtapes, not even putting out commercial releases.
Yeah.
Cam will put out a commercial release, Jim Jones, and then Jewels,
Yeah.
but we talking about just that label. Cash Money was
Right. Yeah,
Weezy
Money
was
was winning
killing the
already.
mixtape
Yeah,
games.
yeah, he was.
But I think like making the bread off of mixtapes and
I'd be curious at the numbers. Can we get the producers to run the numbers as far as sales?
Can
Because
somebody
listen,
figure
men
out-
lie and women lie, but motherfucking numbers don't.
Who did the most numbers? Somebody
So,
figure out who did the most
somebody
numbers.
let us know who did the most numbers.
Park, who did the most numbers on a mixtape?
Parker probably know.
Lil Wayne.
G-Unit.
G-Unit, hands down.
Yeah.
G-Unit. did.
He does?
Yeah,
Okay.
nah.
I
said that.
I retract my
Now
statement.
you right
He
though.
knows-
Wayne
he
was
knows
there.
some things.
I didn't know.
Now Wayne was
African
there.
rude boy. He knows
No,
some
I'm just
things.
saying. Dipset built a whole label of a mixtapes where
I literally
Yeah, but
knew about
50,
50
50
Cent
already
off
had
of mixtape.
money for G-Unit, though.
First.
So how do you consider that building a...
Nah, 50 Cent did mixtape. He was solo doing mixtape.
yeah, he
first.
was when he had the power of the dollar and shit, but I mean, like, after he dropped that...
No,
that-
but remember when he got shot up?
Yeah.
Everybody dropped him. Nobody started.
No,
fucking
J Master
with
J
him.
still fuck with him.
Well, yeah, JMJ did later on, but not the real industry people.
Yeah. Well, he was hot.
That's a lost art.
Who the
though,
fuck wants to
mixtape.
be around that?
Mixtapes.
Well,
You
now
think
it's
mixtapes
now
ever
it's
coming back?
Nah,
Right?
now it's singles.
And that's the fucked up part. It'd be
Singles
like
now.
he shot
All
up.
this bad business.
Everybody turn their back on you, and
Yeah.
that's why you gotta go harder than ever before. That's why he's a
Yeah, he
different type
did.
of animal. You know,
That just happened. like-
Absolutely.
so that just happened
out to
over
50
our
Cent.
studio over north. What do you mean? That just happened. That just happened with Dro. That's how all that happened.
I wasn't here for
With
that.
Vino, you weren't there for that?
No.
Oh Jesus.
Well, I want to know something.
I heard about it though. I was in
wanna-
Florida. I
I want to
remember.
know all about this. You showed me this product right here.
Yeah.
Healthy alternative. All you lean.
Where's this coming
Out
from?
here-
What is this?
What's this? What's all of this? So
don't
tell
know.
us about the Minnesota plug, the
That's from the Minnesota
dispensary.
plug.
You know, being native and jumping in the dispensary
Taking
game
this home.
after coming home.
Well,
Well,
so-
before you wait. I don't mean to cut. Before you get in there, I want to know your transition. So you did your time. You come home and you're trying to figure things out.
yeah.
I mean, was it like almost natural progression? Like, okay, I went down for all this hustling. Now I'm back home, and did how that transition was it like? Were you apprehensive for getting in the THC and marijuana business at first?
No,
He dove head first.
not really. I mean, if you want the honest truth, like you go to prison and you get more well connected. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. You go in with a bachelor's and you come out with a master's. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, especially if you go in the feds. Like if you're in the feds, then you meet everybody from all over the country because
Yeah.
they'll ship you, wherever, however it goes. You can usually get to home towards the end of your bid. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you meet whoever the fuck you want to meet.
You definitely came back, and that was the first thing you was on. Though I remember when you got out.
Yeah.
I'm the plug. I got the weed. I got everything. I'm like,
I mean,
let's
So-
go.
without saying, I
So
mean,
when is this dispensary? So
In a good way, though, in a
I
legal
guess-
way.
yeah, I know. I got the
Legal
weed.
matter.
Like, I mean,
When is this
when you go to-
dispensary? Tell us
Yeah,
about the
talk
dispensary now.
Yeah.
So right now, is it only on the res? I know right now it's only on the res, but I know you guys are taking major steps
So
into
the
opening a dispensary.
Minnesota law states that each tribe has 5 licenses,
Yeah.
right? And they can disperse them licenses to whoever they deem, right?
Yeah.
Now, from what I've gathered from just kind of learning from people and visiting places, that they have what's called tribal preference, right?
Yeah.
So just like how, Jewish people do a business with Jewish people, right? So they try to take care of their own first before they step outside of the thing. So it just so happened that I got lucky on identity politics that my mother was an enrolled member of a Native American tribe. So, I mean, I just got lucky, right?
Yeah.
It's the luck of the draw, Thank God for French people mixing with Native Americans and having baby and everything else, It's a melting pot. It's America, though, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
What you do with that luck is
yeah.
Is go
Well,
into
that's,
business.
and a lot of people would say I'm an opportunist, but I mean, that's what
right?
you do when
you
you're
gotta
a
take
hustler.
an opportunity. When the
Well,
opportunity is there, you take the opportunity.
when
I mean,
opportunity meets
yeah.
preparation. That's when success
man.
happens.
See, I used to, it's like there was a guy when I was in the joint. He always told me, he said, Schnaggy, everybody to you is a mark. And he said, and I said, what do you mean by that? And he's like, everything to you is an opportunity, everything. I said, well, that's the basis of life, right? To expand your potential as much as you can, right?
Right.
That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do, right?
Right.
Live life
Absolutely.
to the fullest and expand your potential. So if you can't look at a situation and analyze, how could this make me better? How could I get better with this or at this? Like, I was never one to hate, right?
Right.
Like, if you were getting money, I'd come over and I would talk to you. I would holler at you. I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, and you would either tell me fuck me, or you'd be like, hey, this is what you do.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 times, if you had a good attitude, people would take me in, right? I mean, and I just started to learn and just listen, and then like I got out. How I really got on is I got out and I was always a union worker, right?
Yeah.
So I did bridges and buildings, but when I got out, somebody headhunted me for the CBD business, right? So I got a gig working with this guy, and one of our clients was Travis Barker, right? So Travis Barker did Barker Wellness, and he basically started doing that with CBD, learned everything, and then I just gained the connections, and then I was like, okay, well we can do something else with this, and then the laws changed,
Take it to that next level.
Take it to the next level, and then like just knowing the game, right? Bro, all the shit's there. It's just people don't learn it, right? That's what politicians do. They're all lawyers. If you look at every politician, like first thing lawyers do when they walk into a courtroom is they ask each other, "Where did you go to school?" That recommends what alumni you're from, what school you went to, and what type of basis of thinking that you adhere to. Because there's think tanks at colleges, right?
Yeah.
So it gets deeper than that.
Yeah.
But that's that. If you ever notice, because I've been in a lot of courtrooms, unfortunately, too many. The first thing two counsels ask is, "Where did you go to school?"
Wow, I didn't know that. See,
Why do you think that is?
I'm a square when it comes to all that. I ain't never been in a courtroom.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Keep it that way.
They don't even bother. They don't even bother me no more.
Keep it that way.
Yeah, I bet. So, I like to ask everybody this. I start with you, Big Wiz. What's your dream job?
My dream job is to keep moving forward with what I'm doing, monetizing, living in music. I've always wanted to be a part of music, so I'm living my dream right now. Like I said, I just recently monetized. I just recently can live solely off of music for the first time. Like it took me 15 years to get.
Wow, that's beautiful. Clap it up for that.
But that's me DJing, taking that under my belt, creating platforms, like throwing shows for up and coming artists.
And that shit's a grind.
But right now, you DJing in one of the hottest adult entertainment clubs in the city.
Shout out to Rick's Cabaret, man.
You know what I'm saying? What
Free
is it
food.
like? What is it like DJing in such an environment? I mean, you're behind the scenes, so obviously you're a single guy, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I got a little thing.
You got a little thing, but
Yeah.
So what is it like being around all them ass and titties?
Man,
You know what
like,
I mean?
if you see the side
Nightmare.
I
Is
see
it like a kid in the candy store that after a while you don't even see the ass and
At
titties?
first it
no
was, now I'm super desensitized. I say my
How
ladies,
can
my
you
women
be
gotta,
desensitized
my
to
women gotta
ass
say
and titties?
crazy shit for me because I'm so used to it.
Ooh.
I'd rather them. They look more attracted to me fully clothed now, bro. I'm like, I see you with your outfit on. I'm just so desensitized. I've been there 5 years,
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
and I see 50 different women a week in that
Yeah.
environment. But I see the side that y'all don't see. Y'all see the side where they're selling
I'm gonna slow
the.
that on
You
us.
got one. You got a whole.
Yeah, I'm
He
handing
takes
over.
everything that's
Why do you
given to me.
keep passing people those punches, bro?
Yeah, what's in this?
Nothing. It's just
It's just punch.
regular punch.
But nah, it's cool, bro.
Trying to give it a name.
Look at
Something about it.
Right?
I don't.
What was the question again? You said what's
Made me want to
No,
hunch.
the DJ.
Yeah, make you.
Hey man, stay on,
Why
stay
did
on
you
topic,
listen,
man.
Pause, bro.
Listen, I got a question.
Why did Sean put his guy,
Let's
bro?
let's reverse the coin.
That's that. You know what he ate before he.
Oh,
hey,
that's
hey.
shrummy.
Yeah,
Listen,
he on some shrooms right now. That's
Listen.
why he acting stupid,
Listen.
bro.
He didn't get him from me.
He over here microdosing, bro.
I got these from the Minnesota plugs. Listen, question. This is a reverse coin.
I need my lawyer.
This is a reverse coin. This is a reverse coin question.
Okay.
Snags.
Yes.
Tell us a job that you just could not do. Like you just could not do this, and tell us why, please.
Could not do. I've done a lot of jobs.
Like me, I don't think I could do well with pest control.
I know I mine right away. I can't work behind no.
Can't do pest control, like be a dog catcher, you know.
I couldn't be a garbage
Dog
man.
is not a pest. A
Grab
dog is a
them little
man's
motherfuckers.
best friend. And choke him.
You don't like dogs?
Bang, bang, bang.
You don't like dogs?
No, I love PETA. I love PETA.
We love
I love
Peter bread.
dogs.
I love Peter bread with some
Love
hummus.
Peter's kicking in on the show.
I don't wear furs or none of that. Now we love.
No, but I'm talking about like
Garbage man.
Mises.
I couldn't be a garbage man.
Yeah.
I'm too clean. OCD drives me nuts.
You get trash truck juice on your hand.
Oh my God, I'd lose it.
Trailer
I would
trash
lose
truck
it.
juice on your arm, running down your.
Oh Lord.
Like oh.
Smell? No way. And they get decent money.
Yeah,
You know?
but you just could not.
Could not. I couldn't deal with the smell, and I just dirty.
Yeah.
I couldn't work behind no food.
Yo, so shout out to all the trash truck drivers and all them. that's
Sanitation
putting
is
things
important. Shout out to everybody who keep our city
And-
clean, keep our neighborhoods clean.
Right.
But I want to.
And for giving out pointers, do not put any paraphernalia in your trash, because when you put it to the end of the block, that becomes public property, and they can pull a search warrant. That's a gem for your toolbox.
Good job.
And go back to the reason I
Message.
That'll be a.
Burn your trash.
Burn your trash.
Absolutely.
So what was like when you first got in behind that wall? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What was your? I mean, obviously, you know this. Were you locked up during your whole trial, or
Yeah.
you were still
Yeah,
doing the whole trial?
I was already in on.
locked
I was
up?
already in on drug charges when I got indicted.
Oh, okay. So then when you
So I was already kind of in the.
in the system.
I was ready to get the shit done.
So those once you everything is set, bye, okay, you got your time, okay, whatever, you have to accept it.
Yeah.
What was like some of the what was it like those first few years being in there, being away? Because I mean, how long during the process of your trial were you already locked up?
Well, I went down in 13 and I started trial in 16.
Oh, so you was already down 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
That's right.
what I was wondering was like someone like that first, wondering like that first year, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's
how is it like damn? Am I
you
ever
just
gonna
go
go home? What was the acceptance thing like? Did you just accept it right away? Like what?
No.
I was in the game. I did my
No,
thing.
because I had a kind of a crazy. I mean, I had a crazy case. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already in on drugs, and then had gotten indicted. Like this shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? Like they, so yeah. I mean, the first, was hard, but there was also other parts of this thing that were going on that were kind of a fucked up deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody was missing, and there was a part of that, like not knowing what happened, and I had a lot of bad publicity. It was a really high profile case. I had the longest trial in Chisago County history.
Wow.
47 days.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was some of the craziest thing that you seen on in the feds? Like, it's all the stories.
No, I didn't do Fed time. I did all state. I
state?
did 9 in the state.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So you stayed in Minnesota the whole time?
Yep. I went to every prison except Oak Park Heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man. So what is this transition? So what's the transition like for you now? Moving on, the future. What are you seeing? Like, is there?
So I had that. Like, I had started a company and wanted to do a ton of philanthropy work, because when you go through some shit, like, you realize, like, everything in life is flawed, right? Life is flawed. So that means that systems, people, everything's flawed along with that, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's always screaming the system, like, we don't always get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit that happens. And, like, one of my boys just got exonerated because the gang task force got caught doing some goofy shit, and he just got $500,000. And he's about to get more money on a civil suit. So, like, they mess up, right? I mean, it's not perfect. We try to do the best we can here, and it's a lot better than if I went to jail in fucking Mexico or something. You know what I mean?
Shit, God forbid.
You know?
Oof.
Do you remember when I got extorted in Mexico when the dude ran? Oh, for real, this happened. We were on spring break doing it. I got extorted. Dude hit me when we were driving the scooters. Remember, it was Crone. We were driving the scooters, and dude hit me at the stop sign, and the police came, and he's like, I was like, hold up, man, he hit me, and they're like, no, you pay. You pay. I was like, man, this is a bitch. But I mean, can you imagine, like, if you got money in Mexico,
I can imagine. I can imagine.
You don't speak the language, right? Mm-mm. The food is not accustomed to, because you're not eating tacos and whatever else every other day. So I couldn't imagine. Taco Tuesday be fucked up day, huh?
You're stupid as hell.
But yeah, Justin is.
I don't think they have Taco Tuesdays in Mexico.
I don't think they do either.
Every day is taco.
I
smoke.
But yeah, you get to a point. You get to a point where it's like this. It's like, okay, and you hear guys sit about it, and then finally I got to the point where I'd be like, man, shut the fuck up. You do your time.
Yeah.
You pick up that motherfucking sword. It's gonna might maybe fall on you. See, that's the problem. Is everybody wants to do all this shit. They want a ball. They want to be in the limelight. But the minute some shit happens, you want to act goofy, right? Yeah. I never had that in my blood. All my paperwork, black and white. I stood on whatever. Like, I honestly, my dad tells me to this day, he's like, I would have told on everybody. And I was like, well, that's why you're a bitch and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could get mad at my dad for saying that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Never.
like, you can't, listen, how are you going to, and this is what I don't understand about system. It's so fucked up because you don't even have to touch nothing no more. I've had a bunch of buddies that went down for conspiracy, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They've changed the laws now. Since conspiracy goes still,
Yeah.
You could not get caught with shit, but two people said that you conspired to do this and you could get conspiracy case, which is crazy.
That's
right?
how they got Pimp C.
Yeah, you could piss me off, and me and Jump Shot could go tell the boys, hey, buddy's over here, we bought 5 keys from him a week.
Y'all ain't get that shit from me.
Which would never happen.
Right.
But that used to happen. There's a lot of people.
No.
But I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like,
got you. I'm following
that's
you.
how fickle that's
following
built
you.
on, right?
No,
And
that's
then,
how Pimp C went down.
yeah, and then you have circumstantial evidence. Like, they don't even actually need evidence. Like, they just need hearsay. Like, so when they find out something,
I love it, bro.
when we find out a loophole, the law closes a loophole, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes back and forth and it sways back and forth. Like, just recently, the whole weed thing came up from, I ended up getting a social equity application chance because, like, I have a felony for weed, right?
Oh, right.
So what happened is, like, I was part of a studio over north, right? And something happened, situation happened, and there was a shootout, right? Well, I was just the owner of that studio, right? I wasn't involved in any of that. And that got hot on me, right? And then they yanked me, and it just happened to be marijuana. But I actually ended up getting, basically a plug for that, right? Like so that's another thing, capitalizing on what happened with, a bad situation. Like, that's all you can really do in life, right?
Yeah.
And that's what people, like, once you've been through a lot of shit, like, shit don't really faze me no more. That's like, I'd be looking at people and I'd be like, you bitching about that? Like, bro, when you go through some real shit,
Yeah, no.
you know what I'm saying? Like, your face is on the TV every night for 6 months straight.
Yeah.
Like, I used to come out of the sound, they'd be like, you're on the TV again. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about that shit,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I used to go switch back in. Like, once you go through the fire, like, nothing bothers me.
No,
Right.
I can dig it. So tell us about this product, man. I'm gonna know all about this. All these goodies. Oh, you used the goodies.
Yeah, so I got lucky and
You took all the goodies out, man.
Oh, this was just a fake box, right? What's in the box? Yeah, no, I got lucky.
So tell
man.
us about the products that you got right now. What's this right here?
Them are
them young
that's snow
the
caps.
Percy snow caps. Let me see what's
So that's basically just top end exotic.
Can y'all see this?
That's alien weed.
That
It's
is.
L, yeah, man. What's up
No,
with
it's
this?
not.
stuff?
You guys. So I gotta.
Bro, you're in the business. Educate me, cause
Okay.
they be having blue, orange, pink, purple, all kind of shit, man. Come on, man.
So
When I said I want weed, I want regular
He wants Reggie.
weed.
he wants Reggie.
I don't want no thriller.
Can we still get some Reggie?
No something.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Do you ever remember?
You can still get Reggie.
We need
That's
some
what's
Reggie for
funny.
Rude Boy.
Still get
I don't
Reggie.
need. You don't give me no Reggie, man.
Shit, I made a lot of money off of Reggie. Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out to
Reggie.
Reginald, bro. Reginald, you used to be our guy. We traded you
Billy
for
Blunt.
Dodie, but Reginald, we appreciate all the work you put in the early days, Reginald.
20
No,
pounds.
Reginald.
You
20
did your
bucks.
thing, Reginald, for
20
a
pound
long
bills.
time.
No, so these basically. So there's these kids like. So listen, I had a 10-year gap. You know,
Yeah.
when I came out, there was a gap, right? Like, so when I went in, like, we were just Colorado just went legal,
Okay.
right? And I'm not going to get into other shit because I just don't want to
Nah.
talk about that. But so they were on the cusp of being legal. So you had like good indoors, all this shit. I got out, and these kids are fucking. They got dabs and wax, and like I'm seeing things, and I'm like, what?
Not a
You
game
think they're
changer.
using some other drugs, but it's the evolution of anything,
Yeah.
right? Everything has to evolve, adapt or die. And like a lot of people are doing a lot of interesting things. Like this is just flour with THCA powder, right?
Okay, THCA.
Yep, so that's
but when what I know about THCA, they say when you burn is THCA is not. It doesn't give you a high until you burn it. When you
Right,
burn
right,
it,
yeah.
and then it turns from THCA to
which is why
THC.
which is why all the smoke shops were running it up selling THCA on their packaging. before the.
Don't give away the game,
Well,
bro.
that's they close that. They learn it.
it.
I mean, that's their job, right? They doing their job. You know, they already know that.
We ain't holding no secrets.
Hey,
We giving
Hey,
y'all
listen,
game.
they build fences, we dig tunnels.
You know.
Remember that? You know.
Giving away free
So-
game. Yeah.
But yeah, this is
You gotta pay to play.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and it's really just
Look, he found them a Camry.
Like,
That's my dog.
But yeah, I don't know.
he been looking at me. The camera been looking the whole time.
My girl probably she I smoked a pinner of this one time and I fell asleep for like what 14 hours, Ange.
14 hours?
I woke up and there was Cheetos in the bed. There was
Oh,
Mountain Dew
shit.
cans. I said,
That's the difference between
Shout out to Ange. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I said, what? You try that.
Oh, I will.
You just told me you ain't
You
done.
said you smoked a one-y of
I
that?
smoked a pinner of this shit.
Like a one-y?
smoke a
Like I like
What's
roll,
a pinner?
you know, a little white paper.
Oh.
Got that piece we was smoking on?
You know?
Yeah.
That's got a whole
You
lot
smoked
of
the
that.
J.
I smoked a little joint of this and
And you slept for...
14 hours.
yeah, I gotta give you that one.
What's wrong with it, man? Yeah, boy.
All right, well,
You're a rookie.
I'll give you a challenge.
Yeah, let me see this.
Smoke that. And
I'll
call me
smoke
tomorrow.
that. I'll
He
smoke
ain't
that.
about getting high off his own supply, man.
Yeah,
Smoke this whole jar.
I don't really
Leave
get high
that
like
to
that,
y'all, man.
I'll
I wish
smoke
I
this
could.
and give you guys some feedback.
I do like that. You know, I will say one thing. There's a lot of benefits in like, and that's what I want to do. That's what we're doing with the dispensary in the store. Is right.
All right.
You have to educate people, right?
Yeah.
Because the problem is everybody doses wrong, and everything. That's just everything. America is in excess of everything.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have somebody that's telling you how to dose properly to deal with your problems, you have a whole cannabinoid system in your body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like receptors.
Talk about it.
Well, I mean, it's way too long. But I mean,
I don't know that deep about tree, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I do understand the medical properties. I do understand that, you know, it's important, you know what I'm saying? People cancer, people asthma,
Not,
even, you know,
everything, bro.
So-
Stomach issues.
a lot of
yeah, but
things,
we got lied to.
I mean,
You got to bring it back to the beginning. We got lied to, right?
Well, all the BS, the reefer madness, and
Yeah.
all of the demonizing the herb.
No, they
But
did
at-
lie.
About to pop some of these.
But at the end of the
Jesus.
day,
Jesus.
at the end of the day, so we just had an election.
Yep.
What do you think? Are you guys worried about them pulling the legalization? You know what I mean? With
Man,
this,
I didn't even
with
think of
the,
that.
with the new, with the, or there's just gonna be business as usual? Because you know what I mean?
No,
I
I
mean
mean-
it wasn't a big topic during the whole run, and but we do now have a current.
You're talking
new-
about federal legalization?
Yeah, you think we have a new president? You think it's gonna either
No,
be
Trump-
they're gonna go after the states, or is
No.
it gonna be federally
A
legalized?
lot of people don't know Trump did more for prisoners than any other president.
really talk about it.
Joe Biden was the author of the 94 crime bill.
Yeah, I know
right?
they sent him
So
and
they-
a whole
they
bunch
locked-
of them people.
Joe Biden and Democrats locked up more people in the 90s
Yeah.
when the whole crack thing shifted from 500 grams.
three-strike laws, all of that.
I mean, they locked up more people than... And Trump was the one who got the first act. I mean, Obama started the first act, right? And then Trump
Yeah,
finished
give
it, right?
Obama some credit. 'Cause
Yeah,
Obama,
for sure. They started-
Obama
they started-
did change the laws
Yeah.
to change all of
Yeah.
that.
And you know, you're hamstringed as a leader to do what you can and what you can't do. If you got a majority Senate or you're not in there, like you can only do so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they make it like that so somebody can't go Kim Jong Un. You know what I mean? And just start doing whatever the hell they
So
want.
what do you think? Are they going to legalize federally or not?
No, because I think they're getting
Nah.
taxed more.
No, it's double
And
dipping.
it's just more tax.
Double
Yeah,
dipping.
they can get more money out of each
Out of the
individual
states.
state, and then
Yeah.
more states got higher charges for different sizes,
Yeah, don't-
different weight.
There's dudes doing 19 years in Louisiana for 3 joints.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? You can get called 100 pounds up here and do a year and a day.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is.
Thank God for Minnesota, man.
Yeah.
They be saying other states every time I go out of town. They be like, "Oh, y'all spoiled in Minnesota."
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like,
South
yeah.
Dakota, Nebraska,
Yes,
go through
0
there.
tolerance.
Iowa.
Like people that actually,
Yeah.
you know what I
It's
mean,
tight in them
try
states.
to actually
I just
govern.
drove through
You
South
can get a
Dakota with
felony in South
some of that.
Dakota.
Yeah, I was like, man, I didn't
Not
know it
even
was
like
like
that
that.
day
That's
or
crazy.
nothing.
Nebraska, Wisconsin, even still.
Yeah.
Well, so what's next for you guys, man? I want to, what's next on the agenda?
We need to do the
when
MM Plug
can we-
remix on the Gary Payton.
When can we expect the dispensary to open up? You know what I mean? And the MM Plug,
November 22nd. Wiz is going to DJ.
November 22nd.
Right?
Okay.
You're locked in?
This year.
I'm locked in.
Wiz is going to DJ.
Well, that's a Friday.
And that's with Flower, and that's with.
Oh, that's tough. We gotta talk.
Yeah, we're looking. It's all legality.
all the- yeah.
We for sure going to have compliant everything.
Yeah,
Minnesota
yeah, yeah.
compliant.
We're gonna do everything legal.
No, I thought, so they still haven't fully said, okay, giving out the licenses yet.
Bureaucratic red tape, bro.
Okay, so it's still.
I don't even. That's why everybody's like conspiracy theorists. The government's so stupid they could never even conspire to do anything. They can't even balance a budget. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't see it. But like everybody wants their hands in the pot, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie. It's just lobbying in politics, right? So wherever you put money, there's going to be corruption because people want, and it's going to be like I noticed it on a small scale, just dealing with the tribes and going to the tribes. Like it's a pay to play thing, almost kind of, right?
Okay.
Or they're putting their people in.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, that's how it all goes. Everybody got to make sure their people lead.
Jump Shot's my guy. If I've known him for years and I know that I could handle in what type of relationship we had, I'm gonna lean on him. Right. Simple.
We don't want to get too deep into things, you know. But but I know, it's always one hand washes the other. Yeah. You know how that go.
Tribalism.
Yeah.
Right? Well, yeah, that's what we got going on. We're trying to put that together. We need to do the MM Plug remix.
Yeah. What's next?
Shout out to Amazing.
Yeah, we need to get Amazing.
I'm taking my DJing and my curating events to the next level. I just started doing weddings, car shows, after parties, pop-up events from starting in the strip club, from learning how to DJ in a strip club.
All right.
I was comfortable and I just started taking it out there, and I just did my first 3 weddings this year. The first 2, hella nervous. Third one, I figured it out. So now,
that's what's up.
If y'all want the illest wedding DJ in the game, hit me up, Big Wiz 612.
Yeah.
On all social media platforms. I do car shows, pop-up shows, grand openings, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs. Goddammit. If you need a DJ, I'm gonna pull up private, whatever you need.
Yes, sir.
Even takes flour for tips, right?
No, we need cash. I got enough flour.
Some music from long ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us,
you were just
everybody.
in the studio, weren't you?
Yeah, I was just recording the other day. I got a project finished already. It's coming out called Pain Music.
Nice.
11 tracks.
All right.
I'm gonna put it out in the first quarter though.
We're gonna do a show you how part 2.
We can do all of that.
Yeah, it's on.
I got a few artists I'm working with, and yeah, just staying busy, staying active, transitioning into a new, a better form, the greatest form I've been in thus far, and
absolutely.
I got a podcast also called Money Showers Podcast. Shout out to my partner Twin City Tone.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Twin City Tone.
We're gonna get Portland and Park up at the Money Showers real soon. Ours is
thanks for the gear too.
Ours is stripper based Money Showers, hence the Money Showers.
Nice.
So we're bringing
nothing wrong with that.
We're bringing enlightenment and not.
The ladies will appreciate that.
Yeah, we're bringing enlightenment and we're bringing like the good side of it because it's such a taboo topic and it's so shunned upon. So we're actually shedding light and just showing the good sides because I don't think strip clubs are a bad thing.
No, they're not.
I think get your money how you get it.
America's kind of square, America's real square, man.
No, I'm a firm supporter, advocate, and sponsor of the nightlife, the entertainment life.
I got it.
The ladies of the night. Yeah. We're here for you.
Shout out to all the adults.
No disrespect to
entertainers out there who are entertaining adults.
Get that paper.
Get your money,
And if I could strip make money, I probably would too.
Nobody wants to see that.
I'm just saying, if I could.
Hey, yo.
I got to be there in a little bit.
That was crazy.
I got to go there right after this.
All right.
Yep.
Shout out.
Wiz got to go.
Yeah.
Wiz got to go there right after this.
He's always working.
Well, this has been another great episode of Portland and Park. I like to thank both our guests for coming and rocking with us today.
I appreciate y'all inviting us.
Telling some stories. We gotta have you back on. Gotta have both of you guys back. Later time. Maybe
I'll bring some of my
dive deeper.
Yeah, there you
go. My ladies next time.
Deep diver. Yeah.
Deep diver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be. I don't know.
No Diddy though. Whatever it is, no Diddy though.
I just want to say, I love what you guys are doing here.
Thank you, man.
It's a great podcast, a great look. I love the transition, the professionalism. Again, they had catering for us. Portland and Park is the move.
Got gear.
Got gear.
Got geared
up on their ass. Yeah.
You gotta make a medium one, otherwise I'm gonna be in the doghouse.
I need that. I need that boy.
Yeah, we got more merch coming. Y'all come by the merch shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, merch shop is dropping soon. Portland and Park. You know what I mean? More than the podcast is a brand.
You know what's crazy is I was driving and now I noticed how synchronicities happen. I see Portland, I see Park over here, and I want to call you every time. I'm like, I just drove by Portland.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of that lately. Like I meet people that grew up. I meet people that live there or grew up there. I see it too. I just drove by there the other day, like from, like you just see it. Like, yo, Portland and Park. I seen
And
Park
the
in
logo's
Portland.
dope.
Yeah.
I love
Thank you,
I
man.
love the logo.
Appreciate you, man.
Simple,
do.
it's simple.
We just trying to do what we do. We do it like we doing it for TV, man.
What we do,
You know what I'm
What
saying?
we do is do.
We just doing how to do is
Be
do.
functional about another
Once
hour.
again, it's the international rude boy AP.
Yeah, and
My
this is
partner 2K Dot.
Jump Shot. 2K dot jump
understand?
shot. You hear me? Jump Shot the Jones on all platforms.
Shout out Long Doe.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Big Wiz of Minneapolis,
South
Mayor.
Big Wiz, aka Nick Swisher.
Outside.
Big South Side.
Hey, and I just
I'm so South Side. I went to South High.
And Schnaggy, baby.
hold on. I want to give flowers because honestly, like people
Yeah.
don't get flowers while they're given, and like these two guys, like they took me in, right? Both of you, and I just want to say I appreciate that because
Appreciate
like
you, bro.
I was just a kid from kind of the other side. You guys were city, and like you know what I'm saying. Like you welcomed me. Wiz let me. I mean, I did. Remember when we were at Pizza Luce? And
you broke the
DJ
equipment,
thing and
yeah.
shit. I was drunk. Woke up
broke
in the
the
morning.
needle-
Mommy
broke the
game was
needle.
like, Schnaggle, you're bad. I was like,
Broke
damn,
the
man.
needle on the DJ, so
Yeah,
now
I
the
was-
DJ can't spin record.
How does that happen?
I was wild.
Oh, I got wild
I was a
stories.
wild boy.
I got some stories.
You know?
We'll get into those next time.
But no, I want to appreciate you guys because,
Yeah, we
like,
appreciate
man,
you,
you guys, we're like big brothers to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're still friends. Think about it. Think about how many people we're not with or we don't have, and we're still sitting around doing a podcast.
Now we here.
We're old. I had a barrel
We
roll out of
going
the bed
nowhere.
the other day.
We going nowhere. Y'all
We
get
going
used to it.
Yeah.
You know, get used to these faces. We going nowhere.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Well, once again, everybody pulling in.
Yeah, can
You
we
know
come
what I'm
here?
saying?
We're gonna do Portland and Park on 3, y'all. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Portland and Park.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Let's
y'all.
flick it up one time.
Oh, that's Strata, man.
We gonna flick it up.
That man drinking pee-pee juice.
Man, that's the hunch. What'd you call it? The hunch punch? What do you?
Man, he wildin'. All right, let me get set up.
my God. I know where you work. I'll come see you.
Thank you. Get me in trouble.
What happened?
I'm gonna just have
Alcohol.
Why I got one hunch so
I thought I seen a bottle by it. I thought it was. I was like, is that a Wapatui? I don't drink ever though, so. Oh.
You got a punch limit, sir, because I'm not about to be coming in and out every 30 seconds to refill your punch.
let's flick it up, man.
Huh?
Thanks for having us.
Well,
What's up, man? You want to leave a couple of these on or what? I do.
What's up with the scissors? I know that.
did you just mean mug me? Did I just see you mean mug me? Do you want some punch too?
No, I didn't even. Did you want some of my attention?
No, because you sure looked at me.
Hey, let's do it.
Can we get y'all in a picture before you
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, right here.
He gave me a Portland Park jump as a little young kid. I went real good, man. These motherfuckers are professionals.
What's up, Remo?
Remo, I came in and got catering.
We showed up 2 hours late. Come on, Rick.
What's going on, Remo?
Hey, let me
Yo, I want to flick with all the. I need to flick with all the legends too before I get up out of here.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Look at me.
There was the switch. Come over.
Hold on. Yeah, we gotta get in.
Here.
We gotta
Center. You got center.
No Oreo.
Oh, can't do it. It's a reverse one.
Just smile. Just smile. Just smile. Stop moving.
It's a reverse one.
All right, we good.
Love y'all boys, man.
Hey, can I get a flick with everybody in here too? Ace, Neil,
Hold it together for a
Pete.
minute. For the rest of the show.
Hey, Briggs.
Can I get a flick with y'all?
Briggs.
Ace, you popping a flick with us too? Remo, come on.
You'll get too far. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody help me grab it.
You want help, Kelvin? You want help? Where you pulling it?
Pulling into the other room.
I forgot.
For yours, I gotta go.
I remember you guys back around the Taylor Swift building days.
Oh,
Yeah, back in the day, yeah.
The intro, and I forgot to change. My God, what's up? Yes, sir.
Hey, can we get
Shout
that?
out, maybe you and the video that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo,
get some
move
of that
this
sauce.
couch. Somebody help me move this couch so we have more space. Please.
Which way?
What we doing? We flicking up again?
He wanted, Wiz wanted one with everybody.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Get in here. You want to move back?
Well, is it big enough for everybody?
We can squeeze in.
Awesome, bro.
Keep on giving me calls, yeah?
We can squeeze in.
I'm a content guy.
Me too. That's why I want to get a flick of this. I ain't got. We don't be having this.
I'm gonna go on the other side.
All right, let's squeeze in.
Let's flick up.
Real factors on 3.
Let me see. How can we do this? Can we scoot in a little more? Or get closer?
Get rid of this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that.
Everybody come in a little closer over
Right.
here. Come over here. Yep, there we go. Let me get back here with P.
Scoot this way just a little bit. Go that way.
This one?
Shift. Everybody shift that way. Just a little bit.
She's looking at the backdrop. She's trying to get us centered.
Okay, now get in like y'all like each other. All right, smile. Look beautiful. Say cheese. Do something. Let me get the merch in. All right. You got some pictures here?
Big things.
Look at y'all, so beautiful. Okay, cool. We good.
Hell yeah.
Good?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
You want to put it back? Okay. Jump like, you want to put the side back?
No,
we
we're
have
actually
to y'all in now.
we're gonna move this. That was episode 5.
Oh, episode 5, y'all moving fast.
You're going to have to send some of those pictures so that I
Oh, that's hard.
pictures.
I'm taking everybody.
Yes, I mean. They're drumming. Oh, I thought
He's gonna bring the picture.
I'm going to just do it to you.
Have okay.
Are we good?
you got to do the Indian.
Y'all want to smoke before we hit the next set? Or you
Yeah, we gotta.
Because I gotta get situated. And I gotta change clothes too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get some mom.
I gotta change clothes.
yeah, because you didn't even join us for that first one.
I wrote something.
I usually hit
Okay, so you already got one ready to go? Or you
I
put
was,
another
you know, I be rolling mine's a little different. I be
He
using
like his
the
side.
You missed the one that I rolled. Tell him, Humphrey.
There's still some of that left. Hey Wiz. Hey Wiz. Hey Wiz. Let me hit that one.
Yeah, congrats.
You got this
got these. Nope, I got these.
I got you. I got you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to
Be ready. Remember when we went to a trip? Oh, that's his picture. That's all of it. I brought him
Bro, you know how once he flexed on me, I went for my birthday with Mike.
I was following the trip. I followed the whole trip. Listen, I was following. Listen to the show, to the all of it. I followed the whole show.
He picked me in the G-Wagon and dropped me off in a Rolls Royce. Okay, man.
I knew once he started the genetics and all that. Yeah. I was like, oh, he's going crazy. Yeah, he's going crazy.
Who's all in the next one? I wish I could stay for it. I gotta go DJ.
I gotta come back. Yeah, I see you took it off.
I learned how to DJ there. And then I ended up taking the whole job. I'm the higher end fireman. It's crazy. I got every. So I got 4 clubs trying to coach me out there right now.
Oh, trying to get what's
Yeah, I got DTC, Seville, Rhino, and Dreamgirls. I told Rhino, they were like, we'll give you anything you want. I said, give me 50 bands cash, I'll leave today.
They didn't match.
No, I said I need 50,000, I'll leave right now.
So who's brother is this Mike?
Mike Wexman, so he was my manager at Rick's.
He travels like all around, brother.
He was a GM at Rick's, and he was like, I need you for my club, I need you. I was like, I'm going. And Rhino, I got to stand in front of him with a flute in front of everybody. I'm tucked in the back.
You cool, man.
I got behind the glass. Yeah, behind the glass. And that's my favorite part. You know, shit goes down in the
I was just saying, bro. I'm not keeping it.
I get it.
I'm too grown for that, but shit. Good. So like I said, if you gotta give me a life for sure. Not you.
And then
But other than that,
Vic. See you with
Vic, you want to grab that? I'm gonna get out of here.
There's a beard. And I was like, yeah, he was a race.
He came down here.
Perfect.
I'll stand back and be prettiest.
No, you don't stand back and be pretty. I'm not going to stand here and let you lift heavy stuff.
Somebody else.
Under that red light. Yep, to the left, right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Left, left.
Left, left, right there. Left.
She don't.
Yeah.
She don't never look at her.
Oh.
It's cool though, it's worth it, but being around creative.
How is this?
Everything, you got the best job in the world. You have no idea. Like I was gonna say, I've never like no, it is, and I see the other side. Everyone sees the glorious part of the entertainment. I see the
No, I said I am.
They go from sober to drunk to bipolar back to and then there's 40 of them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It was an honor, for real.
Aaron,
What up? Hey, Vic, where you at?
so much.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Jump shot.
Great stories, man. That's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
I'll have to come back on and deep dive more into some stories too. Get more of them stories.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a million of them.
Snake? At the boat party. Bro, I got a story for you later.
Word. Okay. Nice to meet you, bro, in person. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pull this out of here.
No, Rose, he just said that though. He's like, thank you, big bro, for putting me on. Schnaggy is my boy. Umbrella, he was on with Umbrella. You remember Umbrella? He did the mixtape. Yeah, I remember that. And Schnaggy was always.
Yeah, yes, I do.
There was a night at the booth that. Yeah. No, you wasn't bad. They were the same.
Oh, yeah. My man, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
This is facts. So I have no idea. But I just remember moments and there's moments that we remember. Vic, you gonna come grab this? I got a slide.
I like that. I can tell how it's gonna sound right.
Good. You looking for me?
Yeah, you want to grab?
Yeah, where you going with it?
I'm gonna see. I got a slide. On the lip. All right, so I have a good interview. Yes, I will. Okay,
Yep, likewise. You say fire.
yes, sir. You too. See you. Think you coming?
Yep, I'm coming right now.
That'll work.
I gotta check.
Let me just go down and see.
Yeah, just check it out. Check both of these out. I'm gonna just step outside and grab something from wherever.
We got that little Don. Don. We got the big Don.
Cam.
Yeah, you got shot. What is it?
They doing shots. You won't.
Dad. Cool. Let him call over here. Come on. Come on, B.
That's the one?
Yeah, that worked, right?
Okay. Let me throw something on and flick up with you.
Let's do it. Come on, B. We got that little Don.
You was laughing too.
That was a brand. That was a thing. He was kind of such like chief. I respect you because you got a lot of money. Like he's a kid. Like you, if you saw Chief, you would see good Chief. But
I mean, women's shirt, men's shirt.
what I do is put naked clothes on and stuff and keep it in.
We're gonna do the same intro with David. We're gonna do the same intro with him. I'm stepping out the back of the Tesla with this call. We're gonna change clothes and then we're gonna do the same thing.
You got it. Huh? What do you want? What do you want?
Some flowers to smoke.
Like what?
I'm about to come out there and
You got the Street King logo you can send me real quick, bro?
Aaron probably got it.
Huh?
I think Aaron got it.
Neil? Hey, Neil. I think this town ain't got all the guts in the town left with me. Real shit, bro. Still got no guts, bro.
100%.
Every time I talk to somebody, I always talk about what can't be done. Man, I don't want to hear that
All
shit.
can be done.
Yeah, you don't got no guts, bro.
100%. No.
You got that little dime.
Down. We got the big dime. We just taking a couple pictures of my dad, right? But it's right here.
Hey, Blade, you want... Blade, I'm gonna flick up with Cam right quick. You want to flick up with us? Hey.
Yeah, I don't got the Street King. You want me to send the briefing? The logo for the back. What you got there? Because the Street King, remember, that old thing.
You gonna take it?
We gotta have, let me ask Mill.
Yo, Chan, you come take this picture?
Take him over there, yo. Oh, that shit got me feeling all warm and shit.
All right, yeah, 'cause you didn't even, you just straight whoop.
We got that thing we did last time, stand on the washroom now.
Yeah. Here, let me...
How we did it last time?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's smart. I've never seen nobody really use carpet to protect the white.
Protect the whites?
That's smart. That's smart. I'm on this one, man. I'm on there.
Hold on, don't get too close to the back wall.
Okay.
That bend really there is like really sensitive. So you want on it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Blade about to hop in.
Okay. All right, bet.
You want to take pictures? Give me a sec.
Are you dressed?
Ooh, that boy fresh.
Ooh.
He got the PMP down.
I'm just
You
instigating.
can go for my jacket and grab the Skittles and give me.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
baby.
Light. There we go. Light.
Ooh. Ooh, man.
What did you say, Dad?
Good to meet you, buddy.
Likewise, bro.
What's up?
Dad? What did you say?
You get some of them Skittles on my jacket.
My head okay?
Yeah, act like you like each other. So thank you. Appreciate you.
Grab him, you mean, what the
No,
fuck?
it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, we don't care about none of that stuff, bro. It's family, bro. We all got kids.
Rolling apart.
Where are they, Dad?
Alright, we good?
Yep.
We good. We good.
Eh?
So what do you need? Oh, the logo?
I was gonna throw something
You know what I'm saying? Time-wise.
What side are they in?
You want the logo for the back?
Dad, who did you say the Skittles were for?
Yeah, I was gonna put something in the background.
Dad, you say who the...
I mean, it doesn't got that big deal.
I'll be around. I own three partners.
I gotta find it. I'm gonna be using
And do like a free.
So top end, like during one episode?
Come in with your Skittles.
Okay.
Oh, no, I found it. Here you go.
So like some merch or whatever. Video. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Content.
Let's do that. Like, next week.
So we're not going to try out the C0?
Like right now?
During the weekdays. I mean, I can do that weekend, but during the weekdays, bro, I'm, running around shit, but I'll make time. I'll make time.
To put it in a drink.
If there's also any other artists and stuff. Hello. Are there any other artists that want me to reach out to?
Absolutely.
Quite a few niggas.
Please, bro.
I'll put the word in.
I don't even want to say what, like, however you can help.
Yeah, no, it's a community thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you see. I came up under them, so they got the whole mindset. It's instilled, and I'm passing that on to this other younger nigga. So, I work in the club with quite a few dudes who do promoting, DJing. Yeah. I got a lot of artists we work with, but just getting the word out.
So y'all need production? Y'all people need production?
I'm sure we do. I have my own podcast we were shooting at the house. Yeah. Like we put maybe 20 grand in it. Nice. But we just ran out of steam, you know what I'm saying? I had 2 assistants that were shooting, editing, but then I ended up doing the editing. Right. That kind of stuff. Yeah, so production-wise, stuff like that, so my podcast and stuff, I mean, so I got quite a few clients on my end. I do marketing that are willing to put a budget behind this kind of stuff. So if they're looking for, whether it's a venue to do photo shoots or a place to record.
They would have you as a part of it.
Yeah, as a partner.
You wouldn't just be bringing it to us.
No, it's a partnership. For sure. I'm the same way. I mean, anything I bring to the table is for the common good, but we also have common goals. I can just tell when I meet certain people, you know what I'm saying? We have a similar idea of where we want to get to. So, if I have things come across my radar, I'll bring them to you, or we'll just collaborate on them. But otherwise, I mean, just as far as me coming here, I'll pull up. I will. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was good even just seeing you with Wisdom. Because, like, a lot of people, they discount. I'm in my 20s, so I've been around a while. I was DJing since I was in high school. So a lot of people, they think, like, when you under 30 or under 35, like, you wasn't around. But I was with these dudes, you know what I'm saying, in the strip clubs and shit when we was 14, 15. So hearing some of the stories from another perspective, it's like, it actually gives me more confidence. Like, damn, you got a lot of backing that a lot of people they ain't even in these rooms. So even just to even recognize some of these dudes that don't have big social media followings, they don't have their own show, they don't have the platform necessarily, but then this is it. This is the voice. So I like it.
Yeah, we trying to put this shit on the floor, bro.
Yes, I mean, once you have the physical infrastructure and the system in place, it's already on the floor. Now it's just about making sure that the right people connect at the right time. And be separate,
And that's why
me and Peter, man.
That's why he's here.
Yeah.
That's why he's here.
Cam's working. I'm trying to ask young guys on 1200.
man.
I sort of got, you get the little pulse joints, or use the needles?
I'm still using the phase now. The needle wasn't working.
No, that was just too much. Yeah, too much. But you're the last one, I'm last one on mine.
God bless you. Me and you. And I really don't even play on those at clubs and shit. But at the crib when we do the videos, you gotta do it vinyl.
But please keep doing it.
Because my dad was a DJ.
Yeah, no, if you stop playing it like that, like
So graphically.
there's only a handful of us that.
I mean, just people when they see the aesthetic of a DJ on turntables, it just makes you, it makes them, they respect you immediately. So, I got a big following online outside of DJing. I get a lot of the comments like, you ain't no real DJ, why you got that in your name? Then I gotta drop the video and show them, you know what I'm saying? 10 minutes, mix it. They going hard. I do marketing and stuff, so I got a big Twitter account. And so a lot of those, they see my name all the time, DJ, they're like, you ain't no DJ. And then I'll drop the post. It's like, then they'll be like, damn, I've never seen a good DJ, for real. Or people come to the club, and then they see me and they're like, yeah, I get it.
But it's good that you still bringing it up,
Trying to, keep doing it. I don't, one reason I ain't do the streaming is because I feel like a lot of the dudes are just, maybe I should do it just to show them, but I feel like when you see like the TikTok kids, DJ, nothing against them, I want them to win. But it just be looking so corny and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Then D-Mill goes on Twitch and goes and gets a $250 bag for spinning for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can get $300 every time you jump on that thing,
more power to you.
My buddy Chubby Cho is a good Twitter page because he's a sense DJ, he does a good job.
Where's his suck at, fool? I seen D-Mill the other day, we were talking about similar exact idea. My thing is, where do we drop the line when it comes to social media, the internet? Are we watering it down? Because sometimes exposure isn't exposure. Sometimes you gotta make people want to come out to come see you. Sometimes you gotta make people wait for that mix to drop on Friday. Because if I'm on streaming 24/7 every day, why the hell you're not looking for that? Exactly. Alright, come on.
I'm gonna get you on, so you gotta go. You got shit to do.
the hell you gonna do? You wanna get on the show? You gonna get on the show? Yeah. Hey, hey. Am I tripping or y'all got this table's held up by 2 Mac Pros? Or that's just how the light is made?
Yeah, it's 2 Mac computers.
But they're real computers? Or it's just the box?
It was.
Okay, I'm like, what the hell is this? Got tables sitting on 2 Mac, 2 $4,000 computers.
It just looks cool.
This looks dope though.
Yeah, it really is.
That's fine. What kind of camera is this?
Black Magic.
Magic, yeah. You know who Ben Hughes is?
Ben Hughes?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, he used to shoot for Chief Keef and all them a lot. He the one who showed me the Magic. He said those are better than like any camera I saw. Like, no? You don't like them? He told me you really like them.
They're good cameras, don't get me wrong. They make like a lot of nice stuff, but...
Oh, y'all shoot with red too though, huh?
Yeah.
That's why you said that, because you're like, that nothing's gonna stack up to that shit.
Well, I mean, it's like, there's cameras that are even better than that one, but it's just like, it's reliability at the end of the day, and like, just because like the way that camera's manufactured...
Is it compatible though? Is the compatibility an issue? As far as the file types or none of that? No?
Not really, it's probably more universal.
So what's unreliable about it?
The build, like the reliability, yeah, physically, yeah. These things like in the field, like they like die randomly, or have like random issues on them all the time. So a lot of people complain about it just like not being reliable enough.
It's got a big display on it though.
Yeah. No, I mean like all things considered, it's like a very like as far as like features go.
But the specs are they should be there.
Exactly. It's like it's because they don't put enough money into it. It's like a two-sided. It's really good, but it's really cheap. So they gotta cut corners.
They tried to cut corners, yeah.
Exactly.
I can't be wearing this anymore. I'm about to change my color. I don't like this.
Let me see that phone. We got good. Look at this. Like actually, we're gonna come back and we'll do an interview. Yeah, look at me.
You getting interviewed?
We were trying to set up one for the night, but it's just not gonna work for today because it's just time wise. We'll come back though. Stop grabbing shit.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, I just dad say no.
Alright, let's go. Come on.
No, not today. Wait, what we doing, man? How you gonna run this?
We're just gonna take a little smoke break real quick, and then we're gonna fire up.
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna change my clothes, huh?
and then people gonna come and join and like sit with him.
No, just so don't happen. He's gonna sit on the phone, he's gonna interview for about 30 minutes or so, and then you and Ace are gonna enter the picture.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not really fun. Gently you.
What size hoodie did you say?
Let me see him.
Hey.
How's it going? Did it go?
Yeah.
It went. Wow, it's super bright in here. Oh, good photos on the wall.
You need a hug?
Yeah. What are you reading my stuff? You reading my biscuits?
Yeah.
My grapes? How are you knowing all that stuff? No, it's not.
Have some water too.
Thank you.
Go have some water.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, sweet. So, oh yeah, let me know. I'll probably be around until we start again, and then, and yeah, just let me know if you want me to haze.
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
They wanted to do that after I was done.
Yeah, with 3 new people, right? Or two or 3 new people. Oh yeah, they got the bigger couch. Yeah, 3 people. Yeah.
Love that.
Good. Good. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say battery on this guy.
I already swapped it.
Oh, you did?
Turned it on.
Oh, dude, on it. Thank you.
Yeah, and then I put the 2 I use up on track.
Do you like this stuff, or do you just find this stuff?
No, not at all. I mean, it's kind of just like mindless. I just have to make sure things don't go wrong.
That's it. That's it. Yes, dude. Yes. I fake jump roping.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was fake jump roping. Sorry. Okay, cool. I'll be back.